Come on.
Hello, my name is Denise Jones, and I am the attorney in the award-winning feature film I Do. You can see it on Tubi, Amazon Prime.
Right, man, some more unbelievable news has come out about Young Thug and his alleged gang called YSL. Now, there's been a lot over the last few days. Most recently, actually, the DeKalb County Jail actually put out a video showing the type of conditions that Young Thug is in. And they pretty much said, look, it's not jail, it's not the Ritz Carlton. And they pretty much said it's not as bad as Young Thug was, making it seem. Well, that's one thing. Let's get to the main headline today, right? The district attorney out in Georgia is pretty much saying that Young Thug and YSL triggered over 50 murders and instances of gun violence among various gangs, and that is from the Fulton County District Attorney's office. Now, Young Thug and his YSL associates are responsible for over 50 murders and instances of gun violence, according to the Fulton County District Attorney. Now, last Friday, I did a little video. I talked a little bit about District Attorney Fannie Willis. No nonsense, lady down there really trying to clean up the streets. She pretty much came out and said that violence, 75% of the violence down there is coming from these type of alleged gangs. Well, she actually did an interview and told WSBTV, about the RICO charges and everything that was going on. And in particular, they talked about an instance that went down with a one called Donovan Thomas. They're saying that Young Thug actually allegedly rented a 2014 Infiniti Q50 from Hertz. That was the car that was actually used in the murder. Then you have the situation where the shooter of Lil Wayne's tour bus back in 2015, they're saying was also connected to Young Thug. Now, they went on to say, Willis said, again, and what myself and any law enforcement member could tell you is that a result of the back and forth gun violence and murders that occurred, you probably been in excess of 50. This is a quote from her. It's probably been in excess of 50 since 2015, triggered by the back and forth between YSL and other gangs. Now, important to be noted, Young Thug is not accused of pulling the trigger in any of these murders, but he is accused of orchestrating and or at least getting the car, for the one murder. And then they got him, supposedly, allegedly putting out a hit on YFN Lucci. Now, new news with YFN, he actually filed an emergency bond hearing for him to get bond right now. Being as though the information came out about Young Thug, he's taking the opportunity to come out and say, look, this dude tried to get me hit. Yeah, I got him on this. Boom. Let me get out of here. It's an attempt on my life. So we'll definitely keep you updated on that. This is messy. This is one big messy thing right now, and I don't know how this is going to end. It's not looking good at all. But again, we should, just remain vigilant, and I'll continue to make sure that I give you guys updated, accurate reports and follow this trial and, think the whole way. Now, as far as the conditions in the prisons, here's what I'll say. Um, it should be humane conditions, right? Now, I'm not expecting it to be a five-star hotel, but it should be heat, water, air conditioner, adequate food. You should have a comfortable place to rest. It's jail, I get it, but when you're talking about a county jail, you're talking about a holding facility that has innocent people in there, right? He hasn't been sentenced yet. Now, if you got people, I'm not saying that even people who've been sentenced should have that type of treatment, but if this is a holding facility where you're supposed to be presumed innocent until guilty, why am I getting punished right now? I believe, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, that give this man a bond, let him fight for the outs from the outside. He goes to court one day. If he gets convicted, all right, then it is what it is. But he should have a chance to fight. But they're saying that one, he's a flight risk, and two, he's at danger of actually offending again. However, I do anticipate at some point in time, and I could be wrong because I thought Pooh Shiesty would actually get a bond. He never got a bond, which probably in hindsight, he's probably thankful for, simply because when you're sitting in there, you're getting time served. So if you're in there for 2 years and you get a 5-year sentence, you ain't got to start from square one. They add the time on that you did. So Pooh Shiesty's coming home, sooner than he would have if he was fighting from the outside. But still, I'm sure I'm speaking for myself. I'd rather fight from the outside. You can build up more resources. You can just do better. Still, making money as usual. And you see, some of these trials take 3 to 4 years to actually, happen. Especially trials like this one. There's so many people involved, and they're not even done rounding up the different members. They said of the alleged YSL street gang. But leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this. They're saying that Young Thug allegedly and his gang, right, are responsible for up to 50 bodies. They were watching, compiling information, and they went in for the kill. Right now, I'm no lawyer, I'm no attorney, nothing like that. There's always a chance, especially because you're saying he wasn't really directly connected, but you're going to have to deal with the people that are going to flip, because you already got those. You're going to have to deal with the people that were in his circle, around him, benefited off of him, but don't want to do that time that they're putting on the table, and they're going to cooperate and help, the prosecution, the district attorney in any way they can. I guarantee you that's going to happen. That's going to be his biggest thing right here, it's one of those things. We had a show the other day where I asked him, man, I was like, "Oh, you think he's done?" He said he thinks Young Thug is done. I think he has a fighter's chance, a puncher's chance of actually coming out on top with this. I will say, if they offer him, anything in the vicinity under 10, you take it at this point. If they offer you 15, I don't know. That's a lot. But anything under 10, they offer you, you can get 8 or something like that. Take it, bro. You're 30 years old. You still could have some semblance of a future. Time served. Maybe you can get out a little early. Estate time, so it's not Fed time. So you only got to do, 75, 85% of the time. So that 10 years could turn to 6.5, 7. Very, very fast with good time, good behavior, and things like that. It'll be like you wasn't even gone. But that's one of those situations where you got to kind of look in the mirror and tell yourself, okay, how I'm going to go about doing this, because it seems as if the evidence is substantial against them. And again, anytime they're trying to make you a leader of a gang, let's look at people like ARAB. Let's look at, people like Casanova, which he wasn't sentenced. Or we can just go over and look at Shadi Treyway, that whole situation. And they were not leaders. They were just, in it, and they got booked and roof for 15 years. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. It's your brother, God, man. Make sure you guys go ahead and smash that like button. Smash that like button. Make sure you share this video. And make sure you guys subscribe and are locked in hip-hop news uncensored for more exclusive just like this one. Hey, man, the website is hiphopun.com. Hip-hop, the letter UN.com for all your latest news. Go check it out. Also, last but not least, make sure you share this video on Twitter. Tag us at HHU for life. Tag us at HHU for life. Retweet it, share us. I'll give you a shout out on the next video when you do that, and I'll definitely follow you right now. So our Twitter page is in the description box. You can do it right from the YouTube app. Share it, select Twitter, tag us, retweet it, and I got you. It's your boy, Peace.